Hi, nice to talk to both of you again. I'm Ariana. Let's get into it. So, Layla, Nicole, were you surprised about the pregnancy?
Yes, I was very surprised. And I remember I remember at the season 3 premiere, I think it was the writers kept coming up to me, Heather Zolke, kept coming up to me and being like, season 4, we're already starting writing it. And listen, there's a big, storyline for Layla this season or for Nicole this season. Okay, you ready? And I was like, I guess. And then I started reading the scripts and I'm like, huh, oh, but I was happy that to just be able to bring to life this part of Nicole's story because I got to speak with her about it and the ways that it shaped her, and it was really meaningful.
It was, I don't want to say disappointed because, like, obviously a child is there, but it was just like, we've talked about this. You saw LaWanda give birth. Like, there were so many steps. But, Sydney, for you, what has it been like for LaWanda this season to be like the voice of reason and be like the calm person that it's not like, oh, all this going on. Like she's actually the voice of reason here.
Right. It's it's actually strange to say the least because I was watching a few episodes last night and I was like I feel like she's being so too chill. Like why did I play it that way? And my mom was like, "Well, Sydney, like she's growing up, she's not FUB every episode, and doing all the yelling and cursing." So I feel like I had to come to terms with the fact that she's grown, and I actually do love that side of her. Just watching it was so strange though, because I'm not used to seeing that on this show.
Well, she says in one episode, like, well, I got kids to go back to. Like, she works at City Hall now. Like, she's
Mhm.
grown, but she's also not judgmental. Which,
Right, exactly, exactly. And I love how she was able to keep that. It's like she's grown, but she's also able to be there for Nicole because of what she's been through.
yes, for you two, I feel like the first three seasons you had scenes together, but not really. What has it like to have like that bond together and scenes together?
It was awesome. It was so good. And
Mhm.
to
Yes.
piggyback off of what you just said, Sydney, like I think it was perfect for our characters because Nicole is kind of entering a little bit of the space that LaWanda was in season 1, I
Hmm.
think. So
Hmm.
like just kind of like those like brash decisions that she's making and going based off of emotion a little bit more
Yes.
than like kind of thinking it through sometimes. But now LaWanda's at a place where she's been through all that so she can give Nicole those advice, and we can have that girl talk at this point because you
Right.
get it and I'm just going through it, and now I have
Mhm.
like a big sister. And then for Layla too. For Layla it was great.
Right, exactly. No, it's been so much fun working with Nicole. With Layla, I'm sorry. Now I'm calling you Nicole. With Layla and Nicole on screen and off screen. It's been amazing. We had so much fun.
Yes. Layla, what does Nicole see in Worm? Because it's like her character changes so much. Like she was really into fidelity, like she looked down on her parents for cheating, but then she's just like, well, I'm not married. Whatever, Breeze. Like she throws out like a lot of her morals out of the window, like very quickly, like within a week.
Yeah. I don't think I don't think that Nicole really means what she says when she says those things. I think that she's seen, obviously, like just as you said, she's seen her family, what infidelity has done to her family. She's seen, the effects of that. But I think she's sort of at a breaking point this season, when it comes to being overlooked or being, her feeling like she's being neglected or being feeling like, the kid or anything. So in her eyes, she got a full ride scholarship to Morris Brown. She's the first in her family to graduate college or graduate high school. She has done all these things and she is an adult in her eyes. And so she's just kind of doing anything to grab at her independence. And Breeze, it was suspected that he was kind of playing around on her.
Yeah.
So he decides to play around on him. And, maybe not the best decision, but it was the decision that she made. So I had to stick with my girl. I had to stick with my girl.
Yeah. Do you think Breeze is the father? Well, maybe you know more, so you can't tell me. But she is just like Breeze is the dad, and we're like, oh, short girl. Like,
Breeze, I I can confirm, like Breeze is the father. Through talking with Nicole herself, you know, and just speaking with her about it, like it is confirmed. Although back then, like they didn't really know because they hadn't done a, you know, a test or anything, but it is confirmed that he is the father.
Okay. Speaking of Terry, because both your characters have an interesting relationship with Terry. Like Nicole, like is like, oh Terry this, but Meech, even though Meech gets Nicole in so much trouble, but LaWanda, her and Terry have such a better relationship. So both of you, what are each of your characters' relationships like? Why does Nicole have so much animosity towards Terry, and why is LaWanda past all the animosity at this point, and Terry trusts her way more than she does Keisha?
Right. I think it's like we literally, like you said, Layla, have like reversed now that I think about it. It's like because, you know, Nicole's so young at this point and kind of going through those growing pains that LaWanda was going through, she's, you know, it's boiled up. So now it's coming out in certain ways. And LaWanda has done the opposite because she's been Nicole in the past. So she's kind of grown out of it. So now she's, you know, she's able to let go of the past and be a mature adult. But, you know, at the same age as Nicole, she was doing the same exact thing. So it's a thing, and I think we all go through that as women, you know. And sometimes it comes out as lashing out when a lot of time it's just a lot of pent up emotion, you know. So yes.
Sydney, how do you feel about LaWanda's hairstyles this season? Because she has been unfairly dragged, even though they were period accurate. What do you think of her hairstyles this season?
I really love her hairstyles this season. The 90s has been my favorite so far. The wardrobe, the hairstyles, they are my favorite. I can't wait for everybody to see the rest of them.
Yes, awesome. And I thought you did a good job on her hair for graduation.
Right.
Everyone was just stressed out. I thought it was fine. And she was putting a cap on.
All
Like, what are you
right.
doing?
My favorite line from that episode is when Terry walks in and he's like, "You look like Tito Jackson." That was terrible.
It, it was fine.
I thought so too.
But thank you guys so much for taking the time to talk to me. Congrats on the season. And I can't wait to talk to you guys again. And Layla, congrats on school. Everything is going great.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It was so good to talk
Thank
to you.
you.